The Princess in Black, Mermaid, Princess in Black, and the Mermaid Princess. Chapter 1. The Princess in Black was sailing on a boat named the Lazy Turnip. The sun was sparkling on the waves. The breeze was salty and cool. She was having a princess hero playdate with her two best pals. It was sure to be an exciting day. Some kind of princess needs word to lend us her royal boat, said the Princess in Black. Yes, she hoped we could use it to look out for monsters, she said. The Princess in Blankets. Monsters? The Gold Avengers zoomed up. Are there sea monsters? Indeed, the Princess in Blankets narrowed her eyes and whispered into the breeze. At least one. That's right, said the Princess in Black. One time I battled a sea monster on the beach, a huge sea monster, a colossal sea monster. The Princess in Blankets struggled. Princess Sneaksword told me about it. A sea monster would certainly make the day exciting, but what the Princess in Black longed to see was a mermaid. People said mermaids didn't exist, but she hoped they did. She believed. The water gurgled near the boat. The sea swooshed against its side, and suddenly something spread from the waves. Monster, said the Princess in Blankets. Mermaid, yelled the Princess in Black. Goat, said the Goat Avenger. Wait, it's probably not a goat. Sorry. Something swam away. The Princess in Black didn't see it seriously, but she hoped. Prepare to creature, the Princess in Blankets shouted. The princesses opened the shell, and the Goat Avengers steered the boat. They chased the something over waves, around rocks, past a very lazy octopus, and finally found it resting on a little island. That's definitely not a goat, said Goat Avenger, and it isn't a monster, said the Princess in Blankets. Eee! The Princess in Black squealed with excitement because it was a mermaid princess. Chapter 2. The Princess in Black was still eeing and hopping around and smiling so hard she couldn't remember how to stop. A mermaid, a real-life mermaid. Hi, said the mermaid. She said hi, said the Princess in Black, dance hopping. Hello, mermaid who definitely isn't a monster. I'm the Princess in Blankets, and this is my friend, the Princess in Black. Hi, said the Princess in Black, waving it with both hands, and the Goat Avenger. I'm Princess Posy, said the mermaid. She smiled, but her eyes looked sad. The Princess in Black gasped. Oh no, something's wrong. Can we help you? With the tip of her finger, the mermaid pricked a crab off its tiny head. I wish someone could. I'm afraid I'm going to fail at the most important job of a princess. What is the most important job of a princess? Said the Goat Avenger. Protecting her kingdom, said the three princesses at the same time. Ah, said the Goat Avenger. A trench leading to Croken Land. Croken opened in the Capricorn pasture, said Princess Posy. Huh? Said the Goat Avenger. I can guess what a kraken is, said Princess in Black, but what the Capricorns? Sea goats, said the mermaid. They're just the cutest. The Goat Avenger started. Sea goats? What if the kraken comes out of the trench? Said Princess Posy. I don't know how to stop a kraken from eating a cute little capricorns. Princess Posy, we just might be able to help you, said the princess in blankets. Yes, 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 said the princess in black, was still hopping. After all, we do have experience protecting goats, land goats, that is. Princess Posy looked up at them, and her eyes went wide. Wait, you have masks, and capes too. You're heroes. That's right, said the Goat Avenger. He put his fists on his hips. Oh, kind heroes, said Princess Posy. Could you maybe come to my kingdom and yes, shouted the princess in black, and sorry for interrupting, but yes, we will absolutely go to your mermaid kingdom. Chapter 3. The boat had diving gear, including fishbowl helmets and mermaid hats. The heroes got dressed up, and they drove into the water. The princess in black wooed at the true blue world beneath the waves. She swam beside the mermaid through forests of kelp, around the lazy octopus, past a cheeky sea snail, and into the mermaid kingdom. She squealed so much her helmet fogged off. Hello, Princess Posy said. Whenever she passed a fish, they listened to her and they followed her. She had a tail of sparkly finny friends. Over there are some sea cows, said Princess Posy. Wow, we had land cows, said the princess in black, and there's the underwater volcano I made for the science fair. We have science fair too, said the princess in black. Really? And here's my faithful narwhal, Crimple Dance. The princess in black spun around excitedly. A narwhal named Crimple Dance. Back home, there's a unicorn named Frimplepants. A real-life unicorn, said Princess Posy. I didn't think that unicorns exist, but I hoped. They swam to the coral castle. At the front, a mermaid was waiting. That's Duchess Squidflower, Princess Posy said sadly. Princess Posy, said Duchess Squidflower, I'm now stirring my talented protection in the tower room. As Duchess Squidflower swam away, Princess Posy whispered, but the tower room was my bedroom. That didn't seem very nice, said the princess in black. No, said the Princess Posy, but a frozen mermaid interrupted. Princess Posy, some mermaid people are using sponges to wash their dishes. Is that bad? Asked the princess in blankets. The sponges don't like it very much, said Princess Posy. What shall we do? Asked the merman. I'm not sure, said the Princess Posy. I'll have to think about it. Wow, said the Goat Avenger. Being a princess is hard work. It is, said the three princesses. Princess Posy sighed. Kingdom Manget takes all of my time. I wish I could play more. Swing on kelp trees, ride crimple dance, bake cakes, but there are always so many problems to solve, like Duchess Squidflower taking over rooms and the sponges situation. Have you tried picking up? Asked the princess in blankets. Not really, said Posy. I'm a princess, and princesses are thought to be nice. Princess Posy showed them the reminder card she kept with her. 9 tips. Talk to lonely creatures. 2. Make fun of anyone. 3. Protect your friends from things that might eat them. Those are great, said the princess in blankets. I carry a card too. Princess's tips. Speak up. There are more tips, said the princess in blankets. But number 1 is so big it took up all the space. Chapter 4. Princess Posy led horses to the kelp pasture. Her excitement began to cool. Nervousness bubbled up instead. What if the heroes couldn't help her after all? What if she couldn't protect her kingdom? In the pasture, the seagulls were calm and happy, grazing in the seaweed. They sniffed busy. They snooed bubbly. Eee! Squealed the Goat Avenger. She was very excited. A merboy in a cape vest and a shell hat was standing guard of floating guard. This is Guff, said the Princess Posy. Guff, the Capricorn boy. I love goats, shouted the Goat Avenger. I've always wondered, said Guff, do land goats love bedtime stories as much as sea goats do? Absolutely, said the Goat Avenger. Do yours love hot chocolate? Yes, said Guff, but we call it red chocolate. Princess Posy swam to the edge of the huge dark cliff. The tips of her tail went cold. There it is, she said, the whole to Croaking Land. The princess in blankets peered into the darkness. Yep, she said, I'm pretty sure I know what's down there. Chapter 5. Croaking Land was full of things like shells, pearls, and rocks, also krokens. Lots and lots of krokens. The big blue kroken loved having things. It especially loved having more things than anyone else. Feeling very greedy today, it decided to go on a taking trick. A taking trick is when the big blue kroken would trick around and take whatever he wanted. Some squid krokens were painting with ink. Mine, the big blue kroken guard, taking the ink. Some oyster krokens were playing catch with pearls. Mine, the big blue kroken roared, taking their pearls. I, the starfish kroken. Mine, the big blue kroken screeched. The starfish kroken was confused. It didn't have anything to take. So the big blue kroken took the starfish kroken. Now the big blue kroken had all the things, but he still wanted more. There was a hole in the ceiling of Croaking Land. A smell swam through the hole. A smell of seagoats, plump seagoats, scaly seagoats, delicious seagoats. Mine, wanted the big blue kroken. Chapter 6. There was a rumble, a grumble, and a crack. A big blue kroken swooped its way out of the turd. Eat seagoats, it gurgled. Yep, said the princess in blankets. That's what I thought. Don't worry, Princess Posy. We've got this, said the princess. The princess in black lived a mighty lap. The lap was so mighty she flew right over the Kraken. The Gold Avenger stuck a bad tail pose. Back, beast! She shouted mightily. She shouted so mightily that it echoed inside his helmet. His ears hurt. You may not eat the seagulls, said the princess in blankets. She kicked a mighty kick. The kick was so mighty it turned her upside down. They had battled monsters in the goat pasture, and in the park, and even the science fair, but battling monsters underwater seemed impossible. Chapter 7. Princess Posy's new friends were fighting the Kraken, or were they? It was hard to tell. The princess in black was floating by. The Gold Avenger was tangled its scalp. The princess in blankets was upside down. Hello, said the princess in blankets from above her. Hi, said the Princess Posy. Are you fighting the Kraken? Well, we are trying. The Kraken poked the princess in black. She started to float away. The Gold Avenger freed himself from the kelp. He raced toward the Kraken as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast. It was hard running in water. It cheeky But Cheeky Sea Snail was going faster. The princess in blankets paddled at the water, trying to turn right side down. Princess Posy helped. You are so fast in the water, said the princess in blankets, and I noticed that the fish all listen to you. If you speak up, maybe the Kraken will listen to you. Princess Posy consulted her nice card. Is speaking up nice? Said yes. I think speaking of is very nice, said the princess in blankets, and I think the Cropicones and the sponges would agree. The Kraken had rammed the two heroes in a bowl of seaweed. Now it turned into glowing eyes of the seagulls. They shivered. Wait, said the Princess Posy. Behave, beast. No, said the Kraken. My. As the princess in blankets drifted away, she called back. Remember, it's nice to protect your friends from things that might eat them. Princess Posy didn't feel nervous anymore. Having friends on her side definitely helped. She swam to the Kraken. You may not eat the seagulls. Eat seagulls, said the Kraken again. So the mermaid princess and the big blue Kraken battled. Kelp tree swag, crimple dance ramp, pretty cake, battle slam. The Kraken crawled back into Krakenland. It went home, said Princess Posy. They always do, said the princess in blankets. Eventually, at the Gold Avenger. Chapter 8. The princess in black tapped her helmet. I think I'm getting low on air. Me too, said the Gold Avenger. Thank you so much for help, said Princess Posy. I think I can handle it now. Ah, said the princess in black. But I love it here. Please visit again, said the Princess Posy. The three heroes float up with the bubbles. They waved and called down, We will! Princess Posy swam back to her castle. Her Creepicones were safe. Her sparkly fish friends floated like a tail of glitter. She felt amazing. She felt powerful. She felt like a princess. Duchess Squidflower was waiting. By the way, I'm turning your playroom into a shrimp farm, she said. I'm going to use these sponges for dishwashing, shouted the merman. We'd really better you not, said Princess said the sponges. So Princess Posy wed Kingdom Merriment. Rule making romp. Clear tank jam. Pretty cake, make a plan. In the end, the kingdom got managed. It always did, eventually. Chapter 9. The Princess in Black bobbed to the surface. Then the Princess in Blankets. At the last, the Gold Avenger. They took off their helmets and took a big breath. Mermaids, seagulls, narwhals, a cheeky snail, and being a most exciting playdate ever. We saw everything except the sea monster, said the Princess in Blankets. The Kraken was kind of our sea monster, said the Gold Avenger. Yes, the Kraken was good, said the Princess in Blankets, but I felt sure we would find a huge sea monster, a colossal sea monster, the one with the long neck and tail. The Princess in Black screamed up. The sun was high. We don't have to go home yet. We still have the time to play. The water rumbled. Bubbles gurgled around them. That wasn't me, said the Gold Avenger. A sea monster had peeked out of the water. Play? It asked. The Princess in Blankets nodded. Play, she said. Yay, said the sea monster. The hero paws climbed its head. They slid down its neck. They dove off its back and splashed in a salty sea. The sea monster grinned. It was huge. It was colossal. It was so big there were plenty of room when more friends come to play. A mermaid princess, a narwhal named Crimpledance, a herd of happy sponges, and an extremely cheeky sea snail.